two powerful tools, one for visual collaboration, one for building your own second brain. Which truly wins in 2025? On the left, Miro, the bright yellow platform with visual collaboration superpowers. On the right, Obsidian, the purple powerhouse for deep knowledge management. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what really matters. Each category gets points, and at the end you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The winner here might just surprise you. Here's a quick mind map of what we'll be comparing: collaboration, visualization and creativity, privacy and control, pricing, workflow and extensibility, and user experience. Basically, if you care about working with others, unleashing your creativity, locking down your data, saving money, customizing your workflow, or just having a smooth ride, we're covering all of that. Alright, first up, collaboration. Miro is, let's be real, kind of legendary here. You get that live team editing, instant video calls, timers for your group sessions, polls, all that jazz. Plus, there's integrations galore. Slack, Jira, Google Drive, you name it. The catch, you pretty much need to be online to get the full Miro experience, but for most teams in 2025 that's just life. Now, Obsidian. It's more about local sync and privacy. So yeah, you can share a vault with a small team, but there's no true real-time editing. Plus, collaboration mostly means plugins and a few workarounds, so it's kind of limited if you want that live, in-your-face teamwork. Winner here is clearly Miro. Let's talk visualization and creativity, because this is where things get juicy. Miro, you get that infinite canvas, drag and drop everything, mind maps, flowcharts, diagrams, sticky notes, the whole boardroom's worth of options. There's even a template library packed with workshop stuff, planning boards, sprint maps. It's awesome, but honestly can feel overwhelming if you're new. Obsidian, on the other hand, is sneakier. Graph View lets you map out your notes visually, and if you dig into plugins, you can add markdown whiteboards and custom themes. But let's not kid ourselves, the whiteboard feels aren't quite Miro level. It's more about personal visualization than teamwork. So, quick applause for both, but for full creative chaos, Miro takes it. Now, privacy and control, and this is where things flip. Miro does offer secure enterprise plans, so your team's not just hanging out in the wild, you get admin controls and all. But it's cloud-based by default, your data is on their servers, so you've got to trust their security. Obsidian? Wow, this is the dream for privacy nerds. Local first, files sit on your device, and unless you choose cloud sync, nobody's peeking. Full data control, no mandatory cloud, and you can set up encryption if you want. Bit of a setup hassle, sure, but privacy is honestly unmatched. Obsidian definitely wins this round. Quick pause, did you know Obsidian's plugin system can turn your notes into dynamic mind maps, Kanban boards, and wait for it, actual whiteboards? It's kinda wild the stuff people build with it. Pricing, for everyone who's watching their wallets, listen up. Miro gives you a free plan, which is great if you're just testing out small boards, but as soon as you want full team features, that starts at $8 per user per month, and yeah, that adds up fast for big groups. Obsidian's core app, free for personal use, straight up. You can unlock sync for $5 a month, publish for $10, or do commercial for $50 a year. Some cool stuff is behind a paywall, but honestly you get a ton for free. So, easy pick here, Obsidian keeps things affordable. Next is workflow and extensibility. How wild can you go with customizing? Miro plays nicely with all the usual suspects. Asana, Notion, Trello, and most team workflows just sort of work out of the box. If you want super specific extras though, well, you're not exactly drowning in plugins. Obsidian, you're swimming in options. The plugin library is massive. Graphs, markdown tricks, automation, links to everything. Literally you can build out your own system, your own second brain. Downside, getting set up takes a minute, especially if you want fancy workflows, but that flexibility, kinda unmatched. Obsidian is the boss here. Last up, user experience. So Miro feels super intuitive if you love colors, drag and drop, big team brainstorming. It's pretty smooth, but yeah, it's feature dense, so solo users might be a little overwhelmed at first. Obsidian's interface is minimal at first, so not as visually loud, and it's all plain markdown. Highly customizable, just how you want it, but your learning curve depends on which plugins or workflows you install. So honestly, this one's a tie. You're picking between team visual wow versus personal, streamlined note-taking. If we chart everything out, you can see Miro pretty much dominates in collaboration and group creativity, while Obsidian is unbeatable for privacy, price, and customization. User experience kind of straddles the line between both, so it really depends on what you want more, team action or solo power. So here's my totally honest breakdown. If you want to run remote workshops, map stuff out with your squad, or just need to see everything at once, Miro is the superpower hands down. If you care more about your own system, knowledge management, privacy, research, or building out something deeply personal, Obsidian is the one. Either way, there's a winner for you just based on how you actually work. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.